Now on to the next exercise. This portion, same toolbox, remember. Now you should have 2 pieces of sheet metal. If you don't, just let us know, and you're just going to have to cut a couple pieces to make it operational. All right. Then you're going to have to get your portable drill from the tool crib. The rest of your tools are right here in this box. You got rivets, you got hopefully the proper drill bit. You'll have to check that out. All right. Close up the toolbox and set it aside so you don't get all confused and everything. All right. So what we're going to do here is learn how to use a Pop Rivet Gun. It comes in handy in general maintenance. All right. If you already know how to do this, that's great, but please just pay attention so that you don't damage any of my tools. All right. So first thing is the crimper itself. There's different versions or different sizes, so you're going to have to check that. This one we already know because it's a 1/8, all right? And we already know that it fits in here, all right? But sometimes I may be at the store and buy, and they didn't have 1/8. They may have something else. It doesn't matter to us. We'll just change out the drill bit and then you'll just change out the head, all right? This is a nice one. And if it breaks or something happens, just let us know. All right. This one, I do require you to put gloves on as well as your safety glasses, and you can do this in the lab as long as there's room available. The reason being is because you're dealing with the sheet metal. If you have to cut sheet metal, we do have the tools in the tool crib, and you know the pieces only have to be 2 to 3 inches wide, all right, and then just the length of it, all right. And what we're going to do is we're going to join these 2 pieces of sheet metal. Now to do that, just put them together, step over to the vise, all right, and be sure that it's firmly in place. The reason being is because if they're not, and you're drilling, it'll go in different directions, all right, and try not. It won't even be accepted, but I know that some of you guys have been in the field for a while and you're going to try to do this freehand. Wrong. All right. Don't let me catch you doing that. Pick up your drill bit. Pick up your drill. Now the way to do this, if you're not familiar, there's a forward and reverse buttons. All right. And you just hold the throat of this drill, the chuck, until you can open it up. Now hold the drill bit in the center basically, if you can see that, until it just barely grabs. And then again, put your fingers around the collar of the chuck and just hold it until it spins in your hand. That's another reason that you want to wear gloves, because this gets hot real quick if you're in bare hands. All right. So what we're going to do is, remember, all we're trying to do is to join these 2 pieces of metal. All right. I'm going to work out here where I have some room to work, and I'm going to set my drill into place. Now you can take a little nail or something and start a starter hole, but we don't really need to worry about that. Now what you don't want to do is, you notice how that drill bit bends. All right, just give it enough pressure to cut through. All right, once that is done, just set your drill off to the side. All right, take your pop rivet. You're taking the pop rivet, all right, and you're going to feed it. Love it when a plan comes together. All right, see how that doesn't work? What you're going to need to do is come back and get your drill bit and just kind of round it out. Don't go crazy on it, because all you want to do is have that slide in there like so. All right? Because as you pull on this end, it's going to collapse the other side of this. All right, and we'll watch how that's done. So, take the pop rivet out. Now to do this, this gun only operates in certain modes. You're going to take the nail end of it and stick it into the hole, all the way up as far as you can. Now, you don't want to put a lot of pressure on this because what it's doing is it's biting down on that pin. What you want to do is insert it, line it up, hold the back of your sheet metal, all right, and gently squeeze all the way down, and then keeping it attached to the rivet, expand it and let it contract again. Squeeze down, and it's going to pop. That's where you get the pop rivet at. Okay? And that's all it does. All right? It's a nice little tool. The better quality ones will almost flatten this down. Sometimes, if you can get to it, people do that. All right, but that's only if you can get to it. Sometimes you're not able to do that. All right, and voila. All right, you won't be able to do this because next time you're going to cut a hole or somebody else before you. But that's basically the process of doing a aluminum fitting, all right, for the pop rivet.